Hello and welcome to the AV Nut, where we're nuts about AV. I'm not gonna say probably wondering what's inside this box because I've done that joke twice. So, you see this box? You might know what it is. I posted a couple of videos, and if you follow me on Reddit, you'll definitely know what it is. You can probably guess, but I was on holiday, and the thing is, that's why I haven't been posting anything for a while. I was on holiday, and I bought this. It wasn't working. I had to let it run a bit, lubricate things, but it started. I got it working perfectly. So yeah, you can see this. So that probably gives it away. And this. And the fact that I've got my gramophone needles out. This is an H.M.V. Don't know if it's a model or if it is just the H.M.V 101. I can't remember off the top of my head, so I'm gonna call it the Model 101. This is the H.M.V Model 101. As you can see the H.M.V logo there. It would focus. There you go. It's a really nice gramophone actually. Nice wood here. There's the horn where there's not enough light. There's where the horn is. Here's the reproducer. It goes at a weird angle. It's a number 4 reproducer. You can see number 4 reproducer. It's a weird angle that this thing goes in, but yeah. There's all 4 gramophone needles. There's the brake. It's a spring. What am I filming there? Spring loaded. You can hear a bit of a grinding. Oh, that's not a nice sound. The leather has hardened. Here's the speed control. Here's the platter. You can lift it up. I'm not going to, but yeah. There's the what would you call it? Handle. Why couldn't I think of that? Crank, whatever it would be. It's got these nice clips to put it in. There's this record holder. It's held up by these things. There's 2 records up here. Got a Frank Sinatra one and a Columbia one. The Frank Sinatra one and that Columbia one is for my 78 a day series, which I need to still record both of those, but yeah. Okay, so there's nothing really more to show you. It's a simple gramophone, but it's a very good gramophone because it is an H.M.V one. The only one that I know is better than this is the Model 102. I don't remember if there was anything better than that. This thing could be the second best gramophone in existence, or I'd consider the second best, but I don't know. There's this little tray for needles. I put my used needles in there. So yeah. Anyway, now I'm gonna replace the needle because I played it a couple of times, and yeah. So there isn't any stopping mechanism. You just have to rest it down. There's no way. It doesn't have like a resting position like that, so that it's at an angle like that to change the needle, because it needs to bend backwards to go into there. But we'll just screw it out, pull out the needle, push that and drop it in, and there we are. So now we're going to be using same needles I've used for a while, the 200 special Alka golden needles. Is probably on the best needles in existence, but they're okay. I can get the thing open. One hand, there we go. Okay. And there you go. There we go, we put it in. There we go, it's tight, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to explain. Okay, let me show you the records that I'm going to use, and I'll explain Okay, then I'll explain the process. So, I'm going to be using his master's voice circuit, which matches this. I'm going to put that on. Summertime Foxtrot. Yeah, that one by Charles Spiak and his orchestra. Okay, where am I going to put this now? Okay, I will put it there. Close the needle box, they don't go everywhere, and we'll put it there. We're going to be using the Aldevo record bookie. Yes. And the other side, Alibaba, not Alibaba. And lastly, we're going to be using a bit of a slower record. This is one that I've already put on YouTube. This is Fascination Waltz by I Cannot See. So yeah. Anyway, so let's take the crank. We are going to put it in, wind it a little bit to get the grooves to catch, and just wind it up. Now this gramophone, it doesn't have a gradual toughening. It's very easy, then it goes slightly tougher, and then it just stops. So you need to be careful not to put too much force. I'm going to leave that in because I have to wind up a couple more times. And yeah, I should mention that gramophone needle holder, I don't own a single box of gramophone needles that fits in there. I think it must have been H.M.V specific needles, but yeah, because I don't own a single box that fits in there. And I own like 10 boxes. Okay, so we're going to be playing Fascination Waltz. Okay. See, this is the problem with having your gramophone not have a mechanism for staying there or not going past a certain point here, because then you can't rest it anywhere when you're doing anything. So this, you take the brake off and then you listen for it to speed up. You'll hear the governor getting to speed, so I'll be quiet. Hear that? Now we can put the reproducer on the record. It's an incredibly loud record because this is one of the later Columbia releases, like late 40s type of thing, so it is quite loud. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that because you heard a bit of that. The other two should be a bit quieter, but I will be back in one moment with the quietener. Now you're probably wondering, what do I mean by the quietener? This is a gramophone, there's no volume control. Well, I will demonstrate. So, if we put it to the side, so don't look that way. If I take the reproducer out, that's where the horn is, that's where the sound comes out. Just take a cloth and put it in there. It's legitimately that simple. Now I can put the reproducer there. We're going to take this back out. Why do I put it back in a... What? I don't know why. Why do I even take it off the turntable? Okay, anyway, gonna restart that, let the governor spin up. There we go. And... quite a nice. I actually like waltz music, foxtrots, quick steps. It's nice calm music. But we're gonna take that off of the platter, and as you can hear, it sounds really good, really good. I should mention, I'm gonna be recording these songs in full another way. I am going to be taking my cell phone, putting it here, pointed at the horn, and I'm going to record it with my voice recorder, because that equalizes the sound, or not equalizes, normalizes the sound a bit better. Quite, and it's got like automatic level control, but it's quite a good thing, because you don't want you to, with a voice recorder, be busy talking with it to your head like you're talking on the telephone, and then it's blown out, and then you in a room trying to record a room and you can't hear anything. So yeah, so we're gonna rewind it up. I do apologize, I'm suffering from a thing called mental exhaustion after the week that I've had. So great holiday week of terribleness. But anyway, this is Boki from Aldeba. Wait, what's this? What's this spot? Here we go. Okay, got a note of it. If they have enough spin up, and we can put it down.
Boki, je moet nog heel toe gaan, ja. Boki, je moet nog heel toe gaan, ja. Boki, je moet nog heel toe gaan. Want mijn tranen die rollen, jo Boki. Mijn tranen die rollen, jo Boki. Daar waar die zon en die maan ondergaan. Boki, je moet heel toe gaan.
I should mention that the what's it called? That this gramophone, with putting that fabric there, it does muffle the sound a bit, so it's a bit difficult to understand. But yeah, when I recorded with my phone, I'm not going to put that there. It was Boki from Aldeba. Now we're going to play Alibama. I actually really love Aldeba's music. Until I never paid much attention to Aldeba until my father got in the mood to watch some of his movies, some of his 50s music with I can't think of his last name, Frederick something, it starts with a B, and then I found out he was singing at the time, and then found some of his records, so yeah. But anyway, this is Alibama. There we go.
Daar kom je leven, mama, mama, ja, Alibama, die komt door de zee. Daar kom je leven, mama, mama, ja, Alibama, die komt door de zee. En nee, die ritkoi is gemaakt, die ritkoi.
Yeah, it's quite a loud record actually. I actually forgot how loud this thing was. But imagine this, when I still first tested this thing, once I got the process of getting the turntable working, it was spinning up very little. It didn't have any torque behind it. And it would only run for a little bit, and I could feel that it was wound up all the way. So what I ended up doing was just winding it up until it was at full, which I will feel now. Wait for it. Come on. There, and there we go. You can tell that that was all that it could take, because it pulled the thing nearly off the desk. Anyway, and then just let it run until it was flat, until it legitimately stopped moving. Not until it was barely moving, until it stopped. Then wind it up again until it stops. And I did it like 20-30 times, and it loosened up the springs and the gears and everything. Then, and that was on a holiday, and then it was all flat, and then, well, when we got back, I lubricated everything, and it's working perfectly. Yeah, there we go. Summertime Foxtrot. So, yeah, this is a wonderful gramophone. This is actually what I would consider forever gramophone. But yeah. So we're gonna start it, lift the reproducer, and I don't know why I'm lifting it like that, and put it on the record. Yeah, that is the type of music. See, this is the type of music that you'll get in 1930s movie, trying to be a 1930s mob movie type of thing. Okay? Yeah, Italian mafia, shooting people, all those things, and you hear this in the background. And I have to admit, it's not a bad it's music. It's from the same time period. This thing's late 20s, I think till late 30s actually. This thing was going for a long while, and yeah, it's a really high quality thing from that time period. It was just when electrical recording was coming out, and it wasn't made for electrical recording, it was made mainly for acoustic, but electrical recording sound great on it. And that was the type of stuff that you would have heard on these types of things. But anyway, I just want to demonstrate one thing before I go into the non-lines ins and outs. So if you look here, this is where the gramophone thing, the reproducer, normally locates. So just watch the process of taking this out. If you don't take it out like this, and you grab onto the reproducer, just watch and tell me what you see that's wrong. Firstly, you can stab yourself on the needle, if there is one in there like that. Let's say you leave this. You just grab it like this. You're going to pull it out. And I don't know, I didn't do that now. How did I kept stabbing myself with this thing. Okay, I don't know. That's fine. Gonna wind it up, and then I'll go into the non-lines ins and outs. I just need something to pop up my phone. Yeah, we can use this. Use it for a winder, and that should be sufficient enough. Yeah, that's good enough. So I'll see you on here. So I'll be right back. Okay, hello, welcome on my phone. When I stopped recording now, and I went on my phone really, I just realized something. I posted that, this Alibaba, why do I keep saying Alibaba, that the short that I made of it when I got the gramophone, on the r/South Africa page, because I had not realized that Aldebo was singing since the late 40s until I got this thing. I just wanted to tell people it's an interesting topic, and then it says relevance, but I'll admit it wasn't the best post I've ever made. But then the person says, or not the person, but the mod said, relevance, it's not relevant to South Africa. Oh, Debo. Yeah, I have to ask how it's not relevant, but anyway, let's get into lines in and outs. No, non-nines, ins and outs. Okay, so I apologize if it's a bit loud. So you do need to keep that in mind. Headphone warning. Yeah, that's the only warning you're gonna get. But anyway, we're putting the Fascination Waltz. I'm gonna try and do it in the same order that I played it in the video portion. We're gonna change the needle. If you didn't hear what I said there, I'm gonna change the needle to make sure you get the best sound quality possible. So I'm also going to close the door because that you're getting the birds in the background noise. So anyway, we'll make sure you're wound up. Okay, I'll be back in 2 moments when this song is done. Wait for it to spin up. Here the governor and no, I'm back. That was Fascination Waltz on the H.M.V model 101. I'll be right back because I have to take my dog to the toilet. Yes, or I've taken him. I just need to make sure he's okay. Okay, we're back. I've taken him. Well, he's currently walking around in the garden, and what's it called? He's just he's busy in the garden. I had to take him to the toilet because well, I just want him to get out of the bed because his legs, he's got arthritis, so he doesn't want to leave the bed as much anymore. So I want him to get out of it. So when I'm done recording this, I will go and sit with him a bit. But anyway, now we're going to be playing Bookie. For Maldeba, we are going to be winding this up. Again, a headphone warning. There's always a headphone warning with these 78s. Get incredibly soft ones, and those were the ones from 1910, early 20s, and late 20s. Towards the 30s and 40s, they started getting pretty loud, and the 50s they're over loud. But yeah, okay, it goes actually. Everyone goes. I will play on this, and I will gonna sit with him a little bit. So here's the governor, and we're gonna put the producer down. There we go. Bye bye.
Boki, Jemotto hills to Hanja. Boki, Jemotto hills to Hanja. Boki, Jemotto hills to Han. Van metrane die rolwer Joe Boki. Metrane die rolwer Joe Boki. Daar waar die zon en die maan ondergaan. Boki, Jemot hills to gaan. Melolanje, Janine, Melolanje, Janine, Melolanje, Melolanje, Efraini met de loskopelani. Melolanje, Janine, Melolanje, Janine, Melolanje, Melolanje, Efraini met de loskopelani. Bokkie, je moet nou heel toe gaan, want met tranen die rol oor jou bokkie. Met tranen die rol oor jou bokkie. Daar waar die zon en die maan ondergaan, bokkie je moet heel toe gaan. Nee, 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 medola, nee, ja, nee, 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 medola, nee, ja, nee, 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 medola, nee, 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 medola, nee, ik vreem niet met de loskop dola, nee, 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 medola, nee, ja, nee, 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 medola, nee, ja, nee, 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 medola, nee, 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 medola, nee, ik vreem niet met de loskop dola, nee.
Hello again. That was Bokkie from Unbelievable. We're gonna change our thing because it's been 2 plays, and specifically these 4 I want to get the best sound quality possible to demonstrate this gramophone to you, because this is my forever gramophone. I'm gonna buy more if I find any for a decent price that interest me, or if they just for cheap, I am going to buy them. I love gramophones. They are a way of life. But still. Anyway, we're gonna rewind that. My dog is doing fine, by the way. He's just a bit wobbly. If you've ever had a dog that has arthritis, then, well, you know what I'm talking about. They're whining, it's getting close. There we go. Okay. Now it's Alibaba. Why? I don't know why I keep saying Alibaba, but yeah. One thing that I wanted to mention that I forgot. Now there's a fly in here. Get out. Where does this out? Out. It's actually gone. First time a fly actually left an house to do. Anyway. I forgot what I wanted to say. There you go. Get an headphone warning. All of these have headphone warnings, but yeah. Anyway, we're gonna take the thing, get it up to speed, and put the reproducer. See, that car. Okay, let me just stop it quickly. That car is the reason I'm closing the door. And those birds. Anyway, up to speed. And reproduce it out.
Daar kom jij leppen, mama, mama, jij lept mama, die komt door de zee. Daar kom jij leppen, mama, mama, jij lept mama, die komt door de zee. En nee, die rikkooi is gemaakt. Die rikkooi is roei, mama, kom daar op de slaap. Nee, die rikkooi is gemaakt. Die rikkooi is de mega, mama, kom daar op de slaap. Walibama, mama, Walibama, die komt door de zee. Walibama, mama, Walibama, die komt door de zee. Eerst een schalintje per jaar en waarna toen nog over de zee met de Elanski-maatje. What is that, met de Elanski-maatje. Walibama, Walibama, die komt door de zee. Walibama, Walibama, die komt door de zee.
again. That was Volleyball by Oliver. And now, for our final record. By the way, these aren't available on Record Reconciliation yet. I actually need to post some stuff today. It's been like a month or two since I posted, but anyway. It takes me a while it's a long process to record these things. Might not seem like it because it's only a 2.5 minute long video type of thing, but yeah, it takes me a bit of time. But anyway, we're gonna wind up. Games like this are a lot quicker to set up because of the simple and prepared nature of it, not on it. Anyway, let's round up. So, this is Summertime Foxtrot. Gonna need, or release the brake, need to spin up and drop the introducer. That was Summertime Foxtrot. Quite a nice record actually. I didn't know this was... I just grabbed it because it was a Foxtrot. I didn't know it was lumped in with all of my records. I'm actually very happy with that purchase. Anyway, that was the H.M.V Model 101. So now that I've shown you everything, I think that's about the end of the video. So, if you would be kind enough to, could you please like and or subscribe? Share the video. These things get about 15 views, so yeah, not really doing too well, but I like making them. Anyway, I'm happy with this thing. I think this is my forever gramophone. Unless I find an H.M.V model 1 or 2, but it's not like that. Okay, or what it is, but I found one of these, so maybe, you never know. But anyway, we're gonna close the gramophone and close off the video. So, we're in the business saying, well, we've got a saying. That saying is, stay safe, stay home, and stare. View. Dear. Full.